everyone. You made it back on your mat. So glad you did that. If you love this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and to let anybody know about it. In the meantime, I'm so happy you made it onto your mat, taking the time for yourself. I'll see you on your mat. Aloha. Aloha everyone. Glad you made it to your power yoga class. So make sure you have your blocks and you grab water and you have everything you need with you for your practice. Another thing I want to mention is always listen to your body. So no matter what, I'm guiding you through this practice, but if you need to take a break or you need to do any modifications whatsoever, please listen to that at all costs. That's the most important thing. Yoga is about a work in, not a work out. So really come back to yourself on your mat. So we'll just start in a seated position here, knees together, sitting on our heels, and I'm going to bring our hands onto our thighs. And we're just going to feel this beautiful seat here. Noticing our breaths, coming into the breathing. So notice if you've been breathing more in the belly or higher up in the chest. Take a deep breath here. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Take another breath, and here, bring your attention into your chest, opening the shoulders up, sending the sternum up, drawing the belly button in. Exhale. Again. For today's practice, we're going to be building a little heat and feeling ourselves come back to our center. We're going to be incorporating core and strengthening of the legs and hips and buttocks. So we'll really be focused more on that in the class. So take a deep inhale, sending the arms overhead. Look up, palms together, reaching, stretching the sides. Exhale, draw the hands to heart. Do that again. Exhale, hands to heart. Now on your next inhale, draw your arms overhead. Send the right hand down on the mat about a foot away and the left arm overhead. Nice left stretch in this left side here. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, feel that stretch happening on the right side. Inhale, come up, reach up. Exhale, twist to the right, sending the right hand behind your lower back and the left hand on the outside of the right thigh. Inhale, reach the sternum up. Twist as you exhale, looking maybe over the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the left, same thing. Good. Now we'll slowly come onto our hands and our knees here. So come into your hands and knees and we'll do a few cat-cows. Really feeling our hands are the top of the feet rooted into the mat. Make sure your wrists are below the shoulders and your knees are in line with your hips. Inhale, look up, tailbone up. Strengthening the core, dropping the belly down. Exhale, round your back. Protract the shoulder blades here. Draw the belly button in. Again. Move however you need to organically in this cat-cow. So you might be moving your hips side to side as you do your cat-cows. Press out of the mat with all of your fingers. Beautiful arch and curling of the back. Send the heart forward, opening the front line of the body. Exhale, round. A few more times, flowing with your breath here. Squeeze the glutes a little bit, pressing the top of the feet and the toes into the mat. Good. Come back to center. And then tuck the toes, send your hips back into your heels, and then send yourself forward, past the shoulders, away from the wrists, and then back again. Do this a few times, stretching the toes and the wrists. Keep your core activated here. Good. Come back to center. And then inhale. Exhale, turn your head to the right as you send your hips to the right for a little bit of a banana stretch in your neutral tabletop. Inhale back to center, exhale to the left. So send your head to the left and your hip to the left. Feel that stretch, that side stretch. Again. Oh, that's feeling different in my lower back. Good. Come back to center. Draw the belly button into the spine in your neutral spine here. Strong abdominals. Tuck the toes and we'll hover the knees off of the mat for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees, untuck the toes, draw the belly button in. Then we'll do that again. Inhale, tuck the toes. This time we'll be adding on. So inhale, hover the knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then send your right foot forward, tap the right knee onto the right forearm, and then send it back. Other leg. Inhale, tap. Exhale, back. Squeeze the obliques as you do this. One more on each side. Hold it here for another 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees, untuck the toes, send your hips back for child's pose. Release the hands, come onto your elbows, rotate the wrists. Rotate the wrists, big circles. Breathe deeply. We're already building heat here. Beautiful. And then we'll come back down into a neutral spine. Tuck the toes, send your hips back for your first downward facing dog here. Pedal your feet, do whatever you need to here to get comfy, familiarizing yourself again in your downward facing dog. Look at your feet and your toes. Become more aware of your extremities here. Deep breath here. And then come to stillness in your down dog. Make sure your hands are about shoulder width apart, fingers wide open, pressing out of the mat, lengthening the spine from the tailbone all the way to the fingertips, creating this beautiful line of energy. Drawing the belly button into the spine, bend the knees slightly and send the tailbone up and away. Keeping that nice line of energy, send the heels closer down to your mat, lengthening the back of the thighs while keeping your upper back in its position. Walk the hands to the feet and then bend the knees, hold opposite elbows here. Just sway side to side in your kind of a gentle fold here, ragdoll. Then inhale, half lift. Here you can use blocks for your hands. But here in your initial half lift, just recognize how the back of the thighs might be feeling here. We might be all tense at the beginning, and this will loosen up as we move forward. And exhale, fold.
Fold here. You might still have a bend in the knees. That's okay. What's important is that you're creating this lengthening in the back of the body. Good. Inhale, half lift. Bring your hands to your hips. Draw the elbows up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Bend the knees generously and send the sternum up. Come all the way up. And then hands by your side into Tadasana. Good. Inhale, arms overhead. Look up. Release the fingers. Point the index back for a little back bend. Our initial back bend. Open the sternum, open the armpits. Really reach out of the index, squeezing the glutes, the pubic bone forward, keeping the abdominals activated. Bend the knees, exhale, fold. Inhale, walk yourself into high plank, high plank. Inhale, exhale, down dog. Again, inhale, high plank. Draw the belly button in, strong legs. Exhale, down dog. 2 more. And then on your next high plank, you're going to round your back like a wave and ebb and flow. So inhale, round yourself into high plank. And then bend the knees, send your hips back into down dog as you exhale. Round again into high plank. Do this 2 more times. Really roll with the flow here. And then do the other way. So rolling yourself back down and into high plank, and then rolling yourself back into down dog. Bend in the knees, come forward, roll back. Good, and come back to down dog. Take a few breaths here, pedaling the feet again, and maybe bring the feet a little bit closer in towards you, towards your body as you draw the heels down deeper. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. Now inhale the right leg overhead into 3-legged dog. Reach it high. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Deep breath here. And then flip your dog into wild thing. Keep that left leg straight, maybe coming onto the ball of the right foot. Reach that right arm, opening the chest. Then come back into a solid high plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes. Press yourself up into high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg overhead. Reach it high, toes pointing down towards your mat. Bend that top knee, stack the hips. 1 inhale. And then come into wild thing on this side. So you can send yourself a little forward first before you flip your dog. And then reach that left arm. Send that pubic bone up towards the sky. Really reach. Really activate everything here. Squeeze the glutes. And then come back to a solid high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Roll the shoulders back, press out of the mat. Send the sternum forward. Exhale, down dog. Walk your hands to your feet and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold again. Maybe this time holding the back of the calves, pulling you in a little deeper, drawing the belly button in towards the spine here, and still sending the chest down towards the mat. Lengthening the spine. Inhale, half lift. Bring the hands to the hips, bend the knees, draw the elbows up, and then interlace the hands behind your lower back. Press the top of the hands away from you. Really reach shoulders away from the ears, drawing the belly button in, and then exhale, send the chest down as you fold, sending the arms up towards the sky, maybe unbending the knees slightly here. Nice shoulder stretch here. Deep inhale. And then exhale, bend the knees, send the arms, sweep them overhead into your chair. Okay? So here, sit down deep, look down, make sure you can see your big toes. Deep breath here. Reach your arms up, shoulders still down. Tailbone down, draw the belly button in. And then we'll pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7, press out of the feet. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And then walk yourself into high plank, solid high plank. And then we'll come down onto our forearms in a low plank. And then we'll come up onto our hands into high plank. And then we'll lower back down onto our forearms into low plank. And then in our low plank, we're going to inhale, lift the right leg towards the sky, and then point and flex the toes. Drawing the belly button into the spine. Deep breathing, and then lower that foot down as you exhale. Inhale the left leg off of the mat. Point and flex the toes, strong legs here. Press out of the forearms. And then lower that foot down. And then inhale, right hand on the mat, left hand on the mat, exhale. Still in your high plank. Inhale. Exhale, send the hips back for a down dog. Inhale, lift that right leg up high. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, sweep it back. 2 more times. Squeeze the abs. And then inhale, sweep it back again. Reach it high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it between the hands. Set yourself up for your high lunge here. Inhale, arms overhead. Reach them high. Exhale, bend that front knee. Reach that back heel away from you. High up on that ball of the foot. Good. Then inhale, sweep the arms forward and then down by your sides. Inhale, back up. Exhale, sweep it forward. Belly off of the thigh. Inhale, up. 3 more times. Keep your abdominals engaged. And then really reach those fingers back. And then drop that left hand inside of the right foot. And then come into a twist, sending the right arm overhead. Reach it high. And then maybe sending that arm directly towards the front of the mat. Strong legs. Press out of those legs. And then big circles with that right arm. Forward and down with your breath. And then come back up, lower the back knee. Lower the back knee. Send that right arm behind you. Bend that foot, grab that foot. Nice quad stretch here. You can heel toe your right foot out towards the outer edge of your mat and open that knee, right knee out, if that feels good to you here. Press that front hip down towards the mat. And then release the leg. Lift that back knee, step it back into high plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal the feet, deep breaths, 3 nourishing breaths here. We'll do that again on the other side. Inhale the left leg high, reach it high. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Tap it on the outside. Inhale, reach it high. Tap. Tap again. Inhale, reach. And then draw the knee into the chest. Slowly step it between the hands, setting yourself up for high lunge here. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, sit down deeper into your high lunge. Really reach out of that back heel. Strong leg. Both legs are super activated here. Deep inhale. And then send your arms forward and then sweep them by your sides as you exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep. Inhale up. Keeping the belly drawn into the spine. Exhale, sweep. Send the shoulders down and away from the ears, powering out of those fingers. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep along your sides. Bring that right hand down inside of your left foot. Send the left arm overhead. Nice twist here. Keep your legs activated. And then maybe send that arm pointing towards the front of the mat, palm facing down. And then nice big circles with that top arm. Good. Come back, arm facing towards the sky. Drop that back knee. Send that left arm back. Grab the foot. Nice quad stretch here. I'll heel toe my foot towards the left. Dropping the knee opened. Smile. Building that heat. Feeling good. Coming into our bodies. Send that right hip down towards the mat even deeper. And then release that leg. Bring that hand back down on your mat. Step it back into high plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg overhead. Reach it high. Bend the knee. Stack the hips. Flip your dog. And then listen up here. After flipping our dog, we're going to come back into solid high plank and then come to a side plank on the other side. So deep inhale, and then exhale, solid high plank, and then come onto the right edge of the foot into your side plank. So your right hand is down on the mat. Send that left hip up. Option to raise that left leg off of your bottom leg. Even come into tree pose. Strong abs here. Squeeze. And then send that left arm overhead. Reach it high. Reach it forward. You can even lift that top knee even higher. And then come back into your solid high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Send the sternum forward. Press the top of the feet down into the mat. Lift the kneecaps. And exhale, down dog. One breath here. Exhale. Inhale the left leg up high. Let's get ready to flip our dog here. Really reach it high. Look past your leg. Bend the top knee. Stack the hips. And then flip that dog. Yes, reach, reach. Getting ready for side plank here. Squeeze the glutes. And then come back into your solid high plank, and then directly come onto your side. Into side plank on the other side. So you're on the knife edge of your left foot, and your left hand is on the mat. Option to raise that right leg off of the mat, off of the bottom leg, maybe even coming into tree pose. Sending that right arm overhead. Playing around. And then chaturanga, solid high plank. Lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Woo! Walk the hands to the feet. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold again. Maybe fold a little deeper here. And then we'll walk ourselves back down on our knees. Open the knees mat width apart. Big toes to touch. And then just send your hips back into a wide-legged child's pose. Release everything down. Deep belly breaths. And then inhale the left arm overhead. Exhale, weave it underneath the right armpit for thread the needle. Option to bind the right arm behind your lower back. Send your hips back even deeper here. Breathe into that left shoulder. So as you inhale, create space in that left shoulder. Maybe you notice any tension that you're holding anywhere. Try and release that tension. And send that right arm back down if you were binded. Inhale, sweep that left arm overhead. Exhale, bring it down. And we'll switch sides. Inhale, reach that right arm. Exhale, weave it underneath the left armpit. Settle your right temple down on the mat. Deep inhale into that right shoulder. Exhale. Option to bind that left arm behind your lower back. Allow your belly to relax. Doesn't matter if it's looks like it's big or anything. Let's try and drop the self-image, the thoughts of how we look, and just let go of all of that and just feel in our bodies. Allowing ourselves to be completely grateful and accepting of who we are in every moment. Release that left arm back down on the mat. Inhale, sweep the right arm overhead. Look up. Exhale, bring it back down. And we'll come down onto our seat. Then bring the heels together. Bring the soles of the feet together. Open the knees wide. We'll come into Baddha Konasana, so butterfly pose. Now inhale, reach the sternum up. Exhale, walk forward. Lengthening the spine, feeling a deep opening of the inner thighs here. And then just let go. You can have a block here, wherever feels good to you. A few more breaths. Notice how you feel now compared to the beginning, when you first started this class. Got our circulation going, movement, breath. You might be feeling a deeper sense of opening and relaxation and release of good chemicals in the body. And slowly walk yourself up. Then we'll come into a comfortable seat. Bring our hands on your thighs, closing your eyes. Take a deep breath in here. Open your mouth inside out. Again. And just roll your shoulders back and down a few times. Let's bring our hands to our heart. We'll bow down today for some gratitude for the smallest things in our lives that give us great joy. Simplest things like water, food, silence, shelter, love. Thank you so much for joining me today in your practice. Namaste.